So I woke up this morning thinking about a boy is healed. In this story, we can see how God can deal with our doubt. And we see that the man has a boy, and this boy is severely ill, and he's searching for healing. Now he takes the boy to the disciples trying to get the boy healed, and the disciples can't heal him. So what does that look like today? A lot of times we will have doubt because we've prayed for this thing to happen and then it didn't happen. Or we've prayed for us to be rescued from this thing and it doesn't happen. And how those life circumstances create doubt. Really, that's the story of this man, that he very well could have given up when the disciples did not heal his son. He doesn't stop until he actually meets Jesus. What does that look like? How do we meet Jesus current day? We create a God space in our life. We fill that space with prayer and journaling scripture, that we learn to interpret scripture for ourselves, because in that interpretation, we learn the character of God. And I just saw a post this morning, and it makes me want to add this point, that when we are searching for God, we have to ascribe up in intellect. The God that we are searching for is a God that has placed one energy source for 8 billion people, all the animals, all the bugs, and all the microorganisms. Every single living animal and living thing gets their energy source from this one single source. Have you ever created something like that? Have you ever created a single source in a system that was able to sustain a large group of people? Then we have to acknowledge that we don't have the wisdom that it requires to even really dissect and understand how that can be. So when we go into God and we create this God space, we really are saying, I don't have the intellect. I need you to breathe godly wisdom on it. So Jesus said, if you trust and don't doubt, you can be healed. And the man says, help me with my unbelief. He's saying, help me with my faith. That's what he asked God. How can we ask God that? We actually pray that to God. Help me with my unbelief. We can give our doubt back to God, and he big enough to handle our doubt.